Hello everyone, my name is Elena Shevchuk. I am in Kyiv, Ukraine, which is again under the threat of a new Russian attack in the coming months. Today I will tell you about the most fierce place on the war map these days. It is the city of Bakhmut in Donbass that is called Fortress, so violent battles have been fought over there for 10 months in a row. Bakhmut was one of the main directions for attack when Russia started the offensive in March. Since then, Bakhmut suffers daily from the Russian aircraft bombing, artillery shelling and missiles. This segment of the front has now become Stalingrad, for the Russians are trying to take it in any cost by the end of the year. Putin has set such a task, as in his concept of war he declared conquering and annexing the Donbass, the heart of his war effort. Donbass is a part of Ukrainian territory which consists of two regions around cities of Donetsk and Luhansk. By now, after 10 months of full-scale invasion, a strip of the land in Luhansk region is still under Ukrainian control, and about 1/3 of Donetsk region, including Bakhmut. Day after day, the Russians are carrying out attacks on Bakhmut from its outskirts.
Hey, is everyone alright? Check. Fuck. Fuck. Get in the fucking hell. Get in the fucking building. Oh shit, is everyone alright? Is everybody alright? Fuck. We got shooting at that fucking building right there. Do you see it?
No, which one?
The impacts, look at the impacts. The brick that's...
Oh, yeah.
They're shooting at that. So we could get Freddy with that 40.
Oh, God.
Yeah, they're fucking shooting us.
The core of the Russian forces here, near Bakhmut, is the so-called private military company Wagner, a Russian military structure with about 20,000 mercenaries in it. It was created as long ago as in 2013 and took part in hostilities in Donbass, on the side of Russia which occupied the region and installed its puppet Gauleiters rule there, and Syria on the side of the Assad regime, Russia's ally. Wagner was created and sponsored and managed by a businessman oligarch, criminal and a personal friend of Putin, his former restaurator and cook Yevgeny Prigozhin. Since summer, Prigozhin is recruiting convicts in Russian prisons and throwing them into battle.
У меня есть в ЧВК самолеты нескольких типов, есть РСЗО, есть танки, есть все, что необходимо для того, чтобы эффективно наступать. Пройдет собеседование. Все погибшие, тела отвозятся в то место, которое вы указываете в своем завещании, родственникам или захоранивать там, где вы говорите. Всех захоранивают на аллеях героев в тех городах, где она есть. Далее, через полгода, уходите домой, получив помилование. Те, кто хочет остаться с нами, остается с нами. Поэтому вариантов вернуться на зону нет никаких. Те, кто приезжает и в первый день говорит, куда-то я не туда попал, мы делаем отметку «дезертир», и после этого следует расстрел.
He is said to enroll as much as 25,000 criminals from Russian prisons and send them to Donbass. Recruits are thrown into battle like meat, as if the only goal of Prigozhin is to present Putin with Bakhmut for the new year at any cost. For many months, the Russians have been concentrating near Bakhmut their greatest efforts, trying to break through Ukrainian defense.
Прийшли в Бахмут, ну, будете тут
Всі тут і залишаться.
всі тут вас
На
тут,
підступах.
так. Тут лежить навколо їх десятки тисяч. Це центр міста Бахмут. Так що, друзі, тримаємо стрій. Бахмут – це Україна.
Back in October, Ministry of Defense of Ukraine posted this video on Twitter with the text: "No, this is not footage from Sam Madness, new film about the Battle of Verdun or the Somme. We're talking about the trenches near Bakhmut, Donetsk region, which the Ukrainian infantry has been holding for several months under the torrential fire of the Russians." For the first time, the Russians massively shelled Bakhmut in May. Since then, massive shelling has not stopped. Since then, the city has no electricity, no water, due to mass everyday shelling. During the whole summer, Russians were constantly attacking civilian districts. City's infrastructure has been destroyed by 60%. Of the 73,000 residents of Bakhmut before the full-scale invasion, less than 10,000 stay in the city now. Most of the infrastructure, schools, residential buildings and administrative facilities were destroyed. Up to 30 combat operations and over 200 artillery shellings take place there on some days. A friend of mine was among these Ukrainian soldiers who took part in the summer fights for Bakhmut. He got 2 shell shocks, but he is alive, unlike hundreds of Ukrainian guys who lost their lives there defending the city. Right now, he is getting ready for the winter and spring battles in Bakhmut. Despite huge losses, the Ukrainian soldiers are keeping the city. They are fighting for each centimeter of it, as they know the battle for Bakhmut is crucial for Ukraine. It opens the gateway for a large-scale counteroffensive in Donbass, occupied by the Russians for as long as 8 years already. They believe they can beat the enemy, as the commander-in-chief Valery Zaluzhny stated in his latest interview for The Economist. They just need resources: 300 tanks, 600 infantry fighting vehicles, 500 howitzers, and Ukraine will be able to get to the lines of February 23, and then to liberate all of its territories. Not too much to stop the most aggressive regime on the planet, threatening the whole world.